My name is Laylee. I'm in 8th grade, and I'm in a Community Scholars Program in Philip Rogers Elementary.
My name is Tanya. I'm a 9th grader attending the Latin School of Chicago.
My name is Shandiz, and both my children, Laylee and Tanya, have been part of Community Scholar Programs from High Jump.
I think something new that I've learned about myself is how I can really relate to others. I think that when we were going over different materials with, for example, poems and writing about immigration and stuff like that, I think that's kind of helped me understand, with both my parents being immigrants, kind of has helped me understand my background more and where my origins come from. And so I think when we're going over such diverse things like that, I think it really helps connect the students more to the work and kind of get them to know themselves better.
I would say I had friends who we really weren't that close until we got to the Community Scholars Program. I think what High Jump did is they offered a lot of activities, and in that way I got to be with my friends more, and I got to connect a lot more, and I got to relate to them a lot better, and our friendships just started growing on from there, and I've had stronger lasting relationships.
I've seen that socially they've been able to connect more with their peers and that have similar interests. The peers that kind of are a little bit more serious about education, and they kind of, looking ahead to see what they want to do, in high school. It was nice to be able to get them all together, so they were a little bit more, it seemed like they were a little bit more comfortable being around other kids that had, were a little bit more focused about what's coming up next.
In High Jump Summer, we got to go in a lot of field trips, and I think that's kind of brought the students closer together. I think one of the most memorable field trips was probably when we went to iFly, because I know that some of my friends were kind of scared to do it, but I think that when they tried it, they felt so much better about, trying something they'd never done before. And so I feel like we've kind of all connected that, we can try something new, and in the end we won't be scared of it. And so then later in life we will actually be able to do a lot more things and commit to that thing. So I think a way that High Jump has helped us with the whole high school process is by exposing us to new atmospheres and new people. And I think that's gonna really help later when we are applying for those high schools and getting interviewed for them, because then that kind of gives us an idea of what we should be behaving that way and how we can really adapt to those atmospheres.
I feel very prepared going into freshman year. I feel like when I was in 8th grade, I was very much like a lot of other students who really just wanted to get into the top public schools like Northside and Peyton. And ever since I got into the Community Scholars Program, High Jump has kind of exposed these schools that I have never heard of, such as Latin and Parker. And when I shadowed and when I went to the open houses, I soon came to realize that they have so much freedom and activities throughout the day that I really cherished. So without High Jump, I probably would have never discovered Latin, and I probably wouldn't have the friends and the place I am at today. I think that just with High Jump, it has completely shifted my life.
I think one of the most important thing was High Jump really helped me with the process of finding a high school. I really appreciate that they showed us, different high schools that we can apply to and how to apply to them. For example, I going to a private school was just completely out of my radar. I didn't think it was even possible to do something like that for the kids. So it's really important because there are a lot of kids at Rogers that are that have a lot of potential to do really great stuff, and so that usually starts with going to, getting a good education. So I saw a lot of kids, and I see every year children with high potential that can, achieve goals that I'm sure sometimes immigrant parents don't realize that is possible for their kids, just like me. And so so it's really important because our community at Rogers is very diverse. So it's really nice that we can kind of offer such a program to a large group of diverse parents.
I think that community and community scholars is kind of like just understanding each other a lot better than, we usually would. I feel like high jump has kind of brought everybody together and kind of brought everybody's families together just so that we can understand everybody's perspectives and, everybody's backstories and everything like that.
Yeah, I think I've met so many parents, and I feel like if it almost feels like a community for the parents as well. We talk about different, we talk about high school, we talk about different subjects. So it's really nice as a parent to be able to connect with other parents that have children in community scholar also.
Yeah, the community word for me means like just all of the students that, take their education seriously, all the students that have, like my mother's saying, that have the potential, and us just coming together and forming this sort of alliance that we're all going to make it where we want to be, and we're going to do it by working together. And I think that's what the community word means for me. I think that community scholars really is this place to just figure yourself out, find out what you want to do in life, find out what you want to pursue in high school, whether it's being on the chess team or being in a sport or studying science. I think that high jump really exposes you and prepares you for your high school experience.
Yeah, I think the key word is exposure to new experiences. I think that really sums up our experience with high jump community scholar.